you ever felt so tired to the point you can't even focus on studying? This is a feeling almost all students have experienced at some point, but if you have been feeling too tired to study for days or even weeks, then you most likely are experiencing burnout. When you are burned out, you feel like you have a lack of control, which only adds to your stress and makes it harder to focus on studying. This stress created by burnout can make unproductive studying an endless cycle because, after all, stress itself is mentally exhausting. I myself am a burnt out student who is trying to recover. At first, I was confused about how I could be burnt out. Why me? Out of all people, why me? As after all, I thought I didn't overwork myself that much. I thought studying 3 hours and on my lucky days, well, 5 hours a day was average, especially compared to students who study 10 hours a day. However, I gave myself no rest days whatsoever, and no matter how much work I did, it never felt like enough. But you have to know that many true hard workers can never truly feel they did enough work. I thought hours of studying was the key to being a top student, but the more stress I got from doing not enough, the more tired I became. My parents get strict during exam time, so they didn't allow me to socialize for a while, which really affected my motivation. I would stay in my bed for hours and hours for weeks. I would only be able to study 1 to 2 hours a day, but even then, despite all of this, I still managed to be confident in my content, in my exams, and know absolutely everything in my exams. Many people call me smart, but honestly, what matters is studying using the right methods, like active recall. I'm not going to waste time in this video, since you have studying to do. But you should check in the link below on my Study Smart video. Anyways, let me say this. It's okay to be tired. The productivity culture displayed on social media, for example, studying every day, being productive isn't really resting. Oh, that is unrealistic. I used to think studying 10 hours a day was impressive. However, what I find more impressive is students who can balance their social life and studying and still get better grades than those who dedicate their life, their entire day to studying. My point is, it's okay to be tired, and it's okay to not be studying all day. You could literally just study in the morning and relax for the rest of the day. As, after all, hours bows up. Think about how many hours you study in a week, rather than just a day. Let me give you an example. Person A finishes studying and says, "Damn, I only studied for 10 minutes and yet I feel so tired." Well, they decide to grab some caffeine, get a cold shower, and try studying for another 10 minutes. However, after those 10 minutes, they just feel tired again. So they decide to take another cold shower and have more caffeine. Then they decide to study for another 10 minutes. Even though it doesn't feel like much to them, they studied for 30 minutes in total. Doing study sprints with breaks is better than not doing any studying at all. Please remember that. I just wanted to make this video to give you hope that exams aren't temporary. What I want you to do now is turn off your phone and try studying for at least 15 minutes. Do practice questions based off your notes and try watching some YouTube videos to have a good understanding of your content. Then take a break for a few minutes and repeat. Just remember, take it easy and make sure you have a day of studying at least once a week. Don't you ever compare your study routine to anybody else's. It's okay to be tired.